Picture the scene. You, as a craft beer lover, go to your friend's house, but shock, horror, they only have macro lager. What are you going to do? Hi beer lovers, I'm Joanne the Beer School Lady, and I teach you how to taste beer with confidence and to build your knowledge of the world's favourite beverage. Welcome back to my channel. So recently I've seen a few channels kind of judging macro and industrially produced lagers, working out the bad ones and whether they're any good. So I thought I would take this subject and look at it from a different angle. When you're drinking craft beer for the first time, often you hear, I hate lager, I don't do lagers are rubbish. Like when you first get into craft beer, that's pretty much all you'll hear. Then you kind of do this cyclical thing where you end up coming back around to craft lagers and find that actually those beers you were drinking when you were a teenager, you know, your Carlsbergs and your Budweisers that have been mass produced and watered down to the flavour that is best for the most amount of people, aren't the same as actual proper well-made lagers. But there are still people that we have in our lives that we love who enjoy these beers. And always drink beer that you enjoy. Don't worry about what anybody else says. But if you particularly enjoy a craft beer and you're not into your macro lagers, what do you do when you're presented them at someone else's house or at an event and there isn't anything craft for you to enjoy? So I'm going to try a range of macro and industrially produced lagers for you to tell you which ones might be passable. I'm taking this on for science. You are welcome. I am going to have a control lager. I have chosen Braybrook's Keller Lager. Braybrook are a UK brewery and they specialise in creating lagers and they use German ingredients. There are other really good craft lager producers such as Utopian, Donzoko and New Barnes. And also your favourite brewery might well make a really good lager as well, so make sure you check those out. What beers do you take to the barbecue? Let me know in the comments. So here is what we're going to do. I'm going to have the control lager to try in between, and I've got 12 different mass-produced lagers that are being presented to me blind so that my prejudice against them can't weigh me down. I've got the first 4. We're going to try 4 at a time. I'm going to rate them based on appearance, aroma, flavour and mouthfeel out of 5, and then we'll collate all the numbers and we'll see which ones came out on top at the end. Let's give it a go. Right, so let's start with the Braybrook. Oh, that is a lovely colour. Right, so it's a nice kind of ambery colour. Brilliantly clear. It's got a lovely foamy head. Oh, really bready and rich on the aroma. Bready, toasty, a little bit of perceived sweetness in there, but still quite clean. That breadiness is like lingering in my mouth and it's just really drinkable. So this is what we're going to compare the other ones to. Let's start with the first 4. My glamorous assistant has already numbered them for me. Just keeping track of what I'm trying. And on my computer over here, I've got a spreadsheet that I'm going to put my numbers into. Right, beer number 1. This is quite a different colour, as you can see from this one. Very pale gold. It's very clear. It's got lots of carbonation bubbles in it. It's got pretty good head retention because these have been in the glass for a little minute now. Pretty good. Let's smell it. Oh, smells a bit salty. It smells like corn. It smells a bit savoury. Like there's not really breadiness in there. There might be a little bit of graininess. It kind of smells savoury. All right, let's give it a try. This has got almost no flavour at all to it. There's a bit of grainy malt in there. It's clean. It's not particularly snappy. It's really inoffensive. You could drink a lot of it, but feel like you're not really drinking anything. It's a little bit creamy, actually. I want a bit more snappiness. Yeah, that one's quite bland. So I think appearance, it's got quite a nice appearance. Very yellow. I think I'm going to give it a 4 for appearance. Aroma, it's only going to get a 1 for aroma. I'm not getting anything. I'll give it a 2 because it's drinkable. I wouldn't, if I was offered it, I wouldn't throw it away. Mouth feels a bit weird. I'm going to give it 3. So overall, number 1's getting 10 out of 20, so half marks. Right, let's try number 2. Oh, this is this is completely bright and clear. It's gold. It's like a pale gold. Lots of little carbonation bubbles in it. It's got a little bit of a foamy head on there. This smells a bit skunked to me, so I think it's been either in a clear glass bottle or a green glass bottle. There's a little lemoniness in there. Yeah, there's a bit of breadiness, a bit of lemoniness. Once the skunking blows off. It's got a nice mouthfeel. It's very clean. There's a touch of lemoniness in the background. Not too much skunking in it. Lemony, bready. Let's try it against the control. It's not as bready as the Keller Lager, although that is an amber. This one's not too bad, actually. I feel like you could get away with it. There's a bit of like sweetness at the end that could, if you drank a lot of it, I feel like could get a bit cloying. That's not too bad. Right, for appearance, we're gonna give it. It's got a nice appearance. We'll give it a 4. Aroma, I'll give it a 3 for aroma. That's not bad. Taste was pretty drinkable. We'll give it a 3. Mouthfeel's going to get a 3 as well, I think. So that one got 13. That's doing quite well. Might have to do these on a curve, but we'll see. Right, number 3. That's a nice colour, nice and bright, very yellow. Head stayed around quite well. Oh, that smells solventy. It smells like pear drops, which is not what you really want in a lager. Yeah, it's got fruitiness to it. Bit of graininess in there, I suppose. Head's come back quite nicely from swelling it. It's doughy, which isn't unpleasant in a lager. There's not a huge amount going on in it. That pear drop aroma doesn't follow through in the taste, which is good. It's pretty inoffensive. I don't like the aroma. No, I don't like the aroma. And there's not a whole bunch going on in the glass. I'd drink it if I had to, but I wouldn't choose to. Appearance. Yeah, the appearance is nice. I'm going to give that 4. Aroma, it's getting a 1 because I don't like that aroma. Taste. We'll give it a 3 on taste. Mouthfeel, hang on. Kind of clings to my tongue, which I'm not a fan of. That can have a 2. Oh, so that's got 10. Same. Yeah, I'd say that's probably aligning with number 1 quite well. Right, number 4. Very clear, like no heads left on this. No head is left on that. It looks kind of syrupy. It's got quite a nice floral aroma to it, though. Might actually have some hops in it. Or something pretending to be hops, anyway. Yeah, that is floral. Might even be a touch buttery. You might be going a bit check here. It's not an unpleasant aroma. Right, let's taste it. It's buttery. Tastes like popcorn. It tastes like popcorn with a bit of floral in it. It's not too bad. It's maybe a touch biscuity as well. But yeah, there's definitely some butteriness in there. But I don't mind it. Maybe I've drunk too much real ale. Like, I could probably drink that. I don't think it's got the right mouthfeel for me. The appearance, I'm going to mark it down to a 3 on appearance. Aroma, I think it's going to get a 3 for aroma. Because it's slightly buttery and you shouldn't really get that in a lager. Well, it depends on the lager. We're going to give it a 3. Taste, probably a 3 as well. Mouthfeel, we're going to give it a 3. Almost getting 3s. Oh, it's getting 3s all the way across the board. 12. That is the first 4. I'm going to get my glamorous assistant to bring me the next 4. All right, I've got the next round. My husband, who is pouring the beers for me, asked me what my scores were. And I said that number 4 didn't do too badly, and now he's really excited. So I think my craft beer street cred is out of the window. One of these already, I can smell is skunked. So one of these is either in a clear glass bottle or a green glass bottle, but we shall find out. Right, number 5. Here we go. This is quite a pale yellow, lots of tiny bubbles. Head's quite nice, got quite a nice little low white head there. Bit bready. Kind of like uncooked dough, I would say. Or Weetabix. Touch of yogurty smell. Yeah, Weetabix. It smells like Weetabix. Not the most pleasant aroma, and it's quite like you'll get your nose in there to smell it. Right, let's have a taste. That's really clean. Got a little bit of a snap to it. There's not a lot going on in that flavour at all. It could be water. Got that carbonic bite from the high carbonation. No real flavour in that at all. Right, appearance. We're going to give it 3. It looks nice. Aroma, 2. Taste. This doesn't really taste anything, so we're going to give it a 1. Mouthfeel. I'm not a fan of that carbonic bite from the carbonation, so we're going to give that a 1. Doesn't really taste anything. That's got a 7. That's the worst so far. All right, number 6. Quite nice. Yeah, I think they all look quite nice. This is very yellow. Lots of tiny bubbles. Again, the head's not too bad. Ooh, this has got a bit of a citrusy aroma to it. Might be that pear drop aroma again. Hang on. It's quite fruity. I think it is pear. Quite a fruity aroma. Again, it tastes like, it just tastes like fizzy water. Yeah, there's no real flavour in that. That's a shame, because I quite like that fruity smell. Appearance, 3. Aroma, give the aroma a 4. Yeah, no, we'll give it a 4. Quite liked it. Taste, 1. Doesn't really taste anything. Mouthfeel, 2. 10. So we're half marks again. That's in round with the others. Pear drop aroma and no taste. Right, number 7. That's very bright. That's super clear. Very gold. Lots of tiny bubbles. All 3 of these look exactly the same. Right. Oh, that's very lemony. Well, there's a touch of solvent in the back. Yeah. A little bit of nail varnish remover. That's not fun once you start swirling it. Nail varnish remover and furniture polish. Might be going flavour blind because that doesn't taste of anything either. Maybe a bit of like flour. Have a bit of water. Remember to clean your palate between tastings. Okay, right. We're going to taste this one again because it didn't really taste anything. It doesn't really taste of anything. Like nothing. Just tastes like water. Appearance is okay. Aroma, we'll give it a 3. Taste, there's no taste, it's getting a 1. Mouthfeel, it's crisp, we'll give it a 2. No flavour on that one at all. Oh, I gave it a 3 for aroma. Now we're going to give it a 2 because that was actually, it felt zesty, but then it was solventy. Oh, that's second from the bottom now. Right, number 8. Again, very clear gold, tiny little bubbles. Heads lasted not too badly. Oh, that's got quite a nice bready aroma actually. Yeah, that smells like bread. That's quite nice. Right, let's taste it. Get a bit of that breadiness in the taste. There isn't a lot to begin with, but you get a little bit as it goes through. Quite crisp. I quite like that one. I think that one might be up there. It's going to be something ridiculous like Budweiser now. Right, number 8. Appearance. We're going to give it a 4. No, we'll give it a 3 because we gave all the others 3s and then a 3. Aroma. We're going to give it a 4. Taste. I think we're going to give that a 4 as well. Mouthfeel. Yeah, I'm going to get a 4 too. Quite like that one. 15, that is leading the pack. Number 8, I'm interested to see what that is. That one is pleasant. I mean, it's still not craft, but it is pleasant. Let's go on to the next round. All right, we're on to the final 4. One of these smells skunked as well, but by the time I get to tasting them, I'm not picking that up. So we'll see how this goes. Number 9, again, bright, clear gold. They're all pretty much the same colour. Tiny little carbonation bubbles. Nice foamy head there. That's a bit grainy. I'm getting a bit of butter again. Grainy and earthy. That's a bit like dirt. Interesting, right? It's got a bit of a buttery taste. There's not a lot going on in this one either. That's not getting many points. Right, appearance 3. I think I was nice for the first round. I gave them 4s. Aroma, no, that's getting a 2. Taste, getting a 1. Mouthfeel, bit slick. Like it's not snappy and crisp like I'd like. So that's only getting a 1. 7. So this is the same as 5, which is my least favourite so far. Right, number 10. This one's lighter in colour than the others. It's probably more yellow than gold. Kind of medium-sized carbonation bubbles. Nice kind of creamy white head on it. Yeah, kind of grainy breadiness. Not too bad. Bit fresh. There's a perception of sweetness in this one. I'd like more of that bready aroma in the taste. It's just kind of sweet. I think I'm getting a bit of skunking now. There's like a weird sweetness about it. It started off all right, but as you drink more of it, it's a bit cloying sweetness. All right, appearance. Quite a nice appearance. We give it 4. Aroma 3. Taste. I don't like that sweetness. That's going to get 2. Mouthfeel. It's a bit cloying. It's going to get 1. 10. I've got a lot that are sitting at 10 at the moment. All right, number 11. This is a nice gold. Very bright and clear. Nice. In fact, not gold, it's yellow. Tiny bubbles. Bubbly white head. It's got that pear drop aroma again. I'm getting something that's either grassy or meaty. But it does not smell like a lager. Yeah, it kind of smells like off meat, which I'm not very, it's not pleasant. All right. That aroma doesn't go through into the flavour. There's a perception of sweetness. Like a little bit of honey, maybe? You know, there's a weird off flavour in this. I wonder if it's got autolyzed yeast in it, but it shouldn't do in the lager. Yeah, there's a weird aroma in it that I'm not happy about, but it tastes a bit like honey. And hay. But I'm not mad about, I don't like that aroma. And it kind of, there's a bitterness that kind of lingers on your tongue. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. We'll give it a 3 for appearance. We're going to give it a 1 for aroma because I don't like that aroma. Taste, we're going to be kind of give it a 2. It's not got a bad mouthfeel. We'll give that a 3. That one's a 9. All right, we are on our last one. This very, very clear, kind of light gold. It's got a white head that's persisted quite well. Lots of little bubbles. It smells like washing up liquid. But there is a touch of toast in there. Like light toast. And a little bit of lemon. That's maybe where I'm getting the washing up liquid from. And lemon and toast. But it's like washing up liquid lemon rather than like lemony lemon. No real flavour. It is snappy, but it's got that carbonic bite to it. Really dry because there's like no flavour going on. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. There's no real flavour in it. Appearance, we'll give it a 3. Aroma, gonna get 2. Taste, getting a 1. Mouthfeel, we'll give it a 2 because it's snappy. Right, so let's see the result. Right, I've been given the results. On your screen, it's going to be them in the order that I was given them. So I was given Beck's, Sol, Holston Peels, Foster's, Corona Stella, Tuborg, Asahi, Budweiser Peroni, San Miguel and Heineken. Now I've done some calculations on my spreadsheet and I gave 15 points to number 8, which is Asahi. I'm very surprised by that. That was really bready in aroma and taste. It was like, that one was quite good. That's the problem, isn't it? Definitely gonna have to give him my craft beer credentials. Number 2 was my second one with 15. Bear in mind, the highest out of 20 was 15. So, you know, nobody got 20. Number 2, I gave 13 points to Sol. That's interesting. I said it was doughy lemony, which is probably about right. Now, this is the kicker. This is the one that my husband was really excited about. In third place with 12 points out of 20 was Foster's. Now, it had a buttery floral aroma, but I felt like I could drink it if I had to. I then had 4 that basically came fourth with 10 points each, which were Peroni, Stella, Holston Peels, and Beck's. I'm not surprised they're kind of grouped together. They've all kind of got like a sweetness to them, apart from Beck's, which I said was a bit plain. But that was the first one that I drank, so that kind of got higher marks because it was the first one that I drank, and I was not doing enough of a benchmark. They all had kind of a sweetness to them that I wasn't enamoured of, but they got half marks. So there you go. After that, I gave 9 marks to San Miguel. I gave 8 marks each to Heineken and Tuborg. And I gave 7 marks each, right at the bottom, to Budweiser and Corona. I think those results are about right. I don't know how I feel about Asahi Super Dry being at the top of the list. These are so the top three that are drinkable if you're at somebody's place and this is all they've got: Asahi, Sol, and Foster's. Look at that. They're still not as good as our craft beer over here. If you want to try proper lagers, get some German lagers in. But this just goes to show, if you put your prejudices aside, there are some macro beers over there that are drinkable. I wouldn't say any of them. I'll be like, none of them. I was like, oh, I would definitely drink this. Like, none of them were like that. But if I had to, I could. So, did you enjoy this content? Has this helped you out when you're going to other people's houses? And would you like to see me blind taste more beers and more styles? Let me know in the comments if this has been helpful and if you want to see more of this type of content. Are you going to try some lagers this year and expand your beer horizons? Hit like on this video to let me know. And if you need a little bit of help picking your next craft beer, watch the video that is on your screen now.